Hello everyone there in YouTube world. My name is General Kenobi, and welcome back to the Persona 5 Royal Let's Play. Last time we did the change of heart. We officially formed the Phantom Thieves, or as I'm called in the game, Foxhound. And now our objectives are to prove our existence to society through the Phantom Thieves aficionado website, and search for our next target. There's not really anything we can do. I think we can go down and make coffee, and that's what we're going to do.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Whoa!
Yes! All right.
Well then.
So we're back here.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
I don't understand.
Just shut up and listen, inmate!
You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Coming ruin?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
So my bond with Igor has gotten deeper. And we can now hold more personas. We can now hold up to 8. That's going to be most of what we get for increasing our bond with the Dungeon Master, is the ability to hold more personas.
Don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
And that's something we've already done. I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast. What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge, or whatever. If you go at night, you can only eat for 500 yen. You got to eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow!
A huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. That's what I was actually going to do on one of the last parts, was do that, but I didn't unlock it yet. Now I have.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
So we gained some knowledge just by listening to that.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh,
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
We have nothing to worry about.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Just for the record, if our precision wasn't up high enough, that would have hit us right in the forehead.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
I have heard of it.
I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
I beg your pardon?
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
There's some misunderstanding here.
That's all I needed to say.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
If that's what you want to do.
In that case, I'll just do what I want.
I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima. So Mishima is now becoming one of our confidants.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
It shall be the...
So the first rank, it allows backup members to earn experience. I'll talk about that more at a later time.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What?
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
All right, you two.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Don't forget to study, though. I'm not getting blamed if your grades start dropping. So, until the game will actually progress, we do have the option of, like we were doing while we were waiting for the change of heart, going around school and doing things. And we can now actually start doing things with On. But before that, there are updates to what people are saying. So let's walk around and see what's going on. He's the worst kind of teacher, committing sexual harassment while pretending to be so noble. I know, the things he did probably scarred those girls for life. He kept hitting on Takamaki-san, right? I had the wrong idea about her. I should apologize. Probably a good idea. Let's see what these girls got. The volleyball team is going through such a huge mess right now. I was thinking about heading to Shibuya with my friends to clear my head, but do you know the specials in Shibuya? Let's see. If you're hanging out with your friends, you should try Big Bang Burger. The springtime item, Earth Burger, is both healthy and delicious. It's pretty big, so it's perfect. You can find a Big Bang Burger on Central Street. Big Bang Burger, huh? Sounds good. Thanks. I'll try it out. So yeah, these girls would kind of tell us about little things that are going on throughout the town and whatnot. All right, so I'm only going to stay over here in this building. I'm not going to go to the athletic building. I don't think there's too much that goes on over there. Actually, no, correction. I think there's something that's going on right now. But after that, I don't think there's anything of importance that goes on. Let's see. I'm going to walk around here. Let's see what we got here. This sucks. Mr. Kamoshida has been arrested. It's only the first semester. I don't know. It's pretty exciting. Like a TV show. Real cops and everything. You think so too? I know it's not right, but I just can't help it. High school is seriously nothing but non-stop drama. I can only imagine what's going to happen next. You're going to wish you hadn't have said that. You haven't seen President Nijiba, have you? I couldn't find her in the library. She looked tired, especially because of the Kamoshida incident. I heard she's been acting under direct orders by the principal. I wonder what she's doing. I don't know. She hasn't said anything to me. I guess she can't rely on us for some reason. I wish she wouldn't handle everything alone like that. Alright, now, From now on, if we were to go to the library to like do some studying and whatnot, we'll only gain knowledge. Now that people aren't like spreading, there's still some rumors about us, but nowhere near as bad as they were. So we won't be gaining any more guts by studying in the library. All right, let's see what's going on down here. If you could avoid letting this investigation go public. Don't worry, we're aware of your situation. Ah, right. I also want to speak to all the teachers later, so please arrange a time that works for you. Me too. I don't think I'd be much help to your investigation. So yeah, there's going to be a couple of detectives and police officers going around. That Kamoshida thing came out of nowhere. He was like, I'll take responsibility by killing myself. But a morning assembly for the whole school? Maybe the Phantom Thieves have hearts. What's wrong? I felt this sudden chill down my spine. Maybe I'm coming down with something. He's talking about Mr. Kamoshida. I wonder if those Phantom Thieves of Hearts really do exist. Oh no! If this guy's heart gets stolen, I'll knit him a scarf for his birthday. We'll be together. I just need to weave in my hair. Yeah, that girl's a little out of it. What did you need? Being seen with you makes me feel nervous, but I can talk for a little bit. So, from here, this girl can tell us kind of like some of the things that are going around the school, so we're going to ask her how Kamoshida is. I'm not sure. The police won't tell me anything. Maybe they don't expect much from a high school reporter, but I'm trying to do my job seriously. I want to get more info about it since everyone's so confused about what's going on. How are the students? Some students are taking time off because of the emotional shock. As for the volleyball team, some members are still sticking with the team, but that doesn't mean they forgive Mr. Kamoshida. What about the teachers? They just keep telling everyone not to cause any trouble. I get that they're busy, but I feel like none of them actually care about us students. Some do, some don't. They're in just like our homeroom teacher was saying, they're in as much shock about this as the students are. The police said I had to cooperate and answer their questions. I was almost late to cram school. I snitched about all sorts of stuff to the police. Kamoshida's gone too far. I respected him as a top athlete, but ultimately, I guess his character left much to be desired. Well, he brought it on himself. He failed his duty as a teacher, and betrayed a lot of trust. Did you need something? Oh, right. Can I ask you something? Have you received any physical punishment, threats, or verbal abuse from Mr. Kamoshida? Even if it's something minor, let me know if you happen to know anything at all. So we're gonna say all three of these things because we can. So we're gonna. He did threaten us. He did threaten us for expulsion, even though we did absolutely nothing. You, huh? Based on what we've heard, it seems a large number of students were victimized by him. So he used physical punishment and threats on the guys, and sexually abused the girls. That monster. Thank you for your cooperation. Please notify the police right away if anything else happens. Now, this one didn't happen to us. These are just things that we can say. Well, what did you say? He even did that to the male students? So now they're saying the same thing, only this time they're saying sexually abused any student. I'm sure we'll find that he committed even more offenses if we dig around a little more. And then the last thing is this. Hold on. So what you're saying is that he's exposed himself to you? Physical and even indecent exposure. So yeah. And I think.
Hi.
So yeah, we can get buy stuff there. Nothing we need. Midterms are coming up. There was so much going on, I totally forgot. Maybe I was studying in the library. I feel like I could focus better in there since it's so quiet. Alright, there is one thing I wanted to do over in the athletic building. There's one person that we can keep going back to at certain points. This guy. Can it be? Is it possible you've learned my other identity? And you are? You already know, don't you? My actions have been attracting too much attention lately. It's no wonder you figured it out. Keep this between us, okay? No one can know I'm the Phantom Thief who defeated Kamoshida. Right. Alright, one more thing. And it's actually up here at the, by Kamoshida's office. We're investigating inside. Would you keep out of this area for a while? I apologize if I startled you. I appreciate your cooperation. So yeah, we can't. I don't think they're letting anybody in the gym right now. But yeah. So we can go see the clinic lady Ryushi, or we can go and see An, and that's actually what we're going to do. So let's head back to the classroom. It felt like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then Lady An seems depressed. Never mind. It's nothing. I should be able to invite her out with my current kindness. So yeah, our kindness. I think our kindness needs to be level 2 for us to start talking with An. Besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. You need to be able to rely on me some. I guess it wouldn't be so bad talking to you about this stuff. Truth is, there's something I want to tell you. So let's go hang out with her.
Thanks.
And Morgana's gonna go walk around. Something I want to talk to you about. It's Shiho. I went to visit her in the hospital. She said she was sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida. About all the things he was doing to her. But it was my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her. So, I apologize as well. Whoops.
Yeah.
I don't even see what answer I picked. Okay, yeah, that seemed appropriate. I finally got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
And, remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if I didn't sleep with him? I had only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dreams. But now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot. But in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. You can't blame yourself.
Oh.
You think so? That's why I believe Kamoshida's authority outweighs Shiho's to earn her starting spot. Do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? When I got that phone call from Kamoshida and cried. I felt so alone, scared even. But because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it, but I see now you just wanted to help.
Thanks.
I couldn't just ignore you. You're so kind. Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that in stride.
Hey.
Personas are the power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. I believe that's how it works, yes. So, I want to strengthen my heart. And I want to use that strength to help the people around me. I hope we can save people from trouble. just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Though honestly, I don't even know what strong is. But I'm going to find the answer. I promise. We'll do it together.
Thanks.
I feel like I'm a little stronger already. I guess that doesn't really count though, huh? Well, I'll be relying on you. Let's train together and make our hearts super strong. So we've now ranked up with On, and this is girl talk. If negotiation with a female shadow fails, you can try again. Pretty much everybody that's on our team will get most of the same abilities. Like we had, there was punk talk with Ryuji. Now we have girl talk, and there's going to be others as we go along. There'll be some differences for some of the abilities, but a bulk of them are all going to be the same.
All right.
A strong heart.
Oh yeah.
How about this? I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean you have a strong heart.
Huh?
That's not exactly right.
Bye.
So we get home, and we got a phone call. Thanks for listening to what I had to say earlier. Now I feel like I have a better idea of who I want to be. Also, I'm going to think of how I can strengthen my heart. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. I hope you join me again next time. You're my teammate. I'd be happy to help. How about you help me come up with ways to train my heart? Just let me know when a really good idea hits you. Bye!
That's the key to this place. You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
So now we have the key to the place, and we are now free to pretty much go anywhere we want.
Hey.
And so
Hey.
what we are going to do, we are going to
Hey.
a little late for that, but okay. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to head to Shibuya. I think I want to head over here. No. This way. I want to head this way. Alright. These are part-time job magazines. There's 3 part-time jobs that we can get. This is at a little supermarket. This is at it's a flower shop at an underground mall. And this place is called the Beef Bowl Shop. We've actually been there with Ryuji. I think this was shortly after Ryuji and Joker started becoming friends. Now the thing is, we can take any one of these any of these jobs. However, there is one catch with one of them. Both the little supermarket and the flower place can be done during the day after school. The Beef Bowl Shop can only be done at night, so we can't start doing this one until we get the key. We can start roaming around. But there are some benefits to doing all 3 of these. But the one we're gonna start with is the Beef Bowl place.
Right.
And I wish this is how this worked. You're calling about the job opening? This is great timing. We're in need of some extra hands. I take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by any time you're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance to Central Street. Hope to see you soon. I wish that's how that worked. Make a phone call, you're hired. Don't need to do anything, just come in.
What are your thoughts?
I'm going to go ahead and apply for the other ones because at some point we are going to need all three of these. So they all say the same thing, just pretty much just show up.
What are your thoughts? Okay.
Alright. So the first one we're going to be doing is the beef bowl shop. Now whenever we do any type of work, any type of job whatsoever, that will count as a moving time forward. And so if we do a job in the afternoon, it'll go to evening, and if we do a job at night, it'll fast forward to the next day. So keep that in mind as you're doing stuff. I'm going to talk to this guy.
Consider what I have to say.
Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? No, I am not. But for the sake of the game, I'm interested. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. I can use the help of a young person, but I can't hire someone without any experience. I'm sorry about that. However, I'd be happy if you stopped by to hear one of my speeches again. Well then, that's all for today. I'm heading to the beef bowl shop. That man's speech was impressive. That kind of talk might be useful for negotiations in the metaverse. But I guess he's looking for someone with more experience. If you could just show him your dedication. Wait, he said he's going to a beef bowl shop, right? I bet he's talking about the one on Central Street. What if you worked part-time at the beef bowl shop? Show him what today's youth can do. I know it's a stretch, but a true phantom thief can't let an opportunity like this slip by. So that's why I got the job. Now we're going to go to the beef bowl shop, which is right here. So let's get to work.
I've been waiting.
You're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away.
Any questions?
Do you have any questions about the job? The job is kind of self-explanatory. I'll explain it as we go. And as far as employees, no. We're the only one. Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning. Oh well, just give it your best shot. I'll be cheering you on.
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up. So we got some money just for doing that. We didn't have to do anything today, but the next time we will be doing something. So by doing that, you do gain proficiency. Saturday the 7th.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right. You can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. School claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
You got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess K actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Obi-Wan. You've probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. So what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? And that would be fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The answer is fatal woman, in French, of course. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. He actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. Sure, I'll give you the website.
Nice going.
Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? Or just look on a second screen. You heard her. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Whoop!
Oh,
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Fairly.
Anyone who attends this school would have interacted with him, whether they liked it or not.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
she's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
We must be cautious.
Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
In a video game.
That's a bit worrying, but I'll let you handle it. I don't even have that experience to lean on.
You're probably more skilled than I am, too.
Alright then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Ah, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower! Oh, there! That feels so good.
Is that Uran I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car!
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Whoa!
This place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Nakanohara is somewhere in here, right? Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment.
And again.
And what's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea. But strong distortions should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wander around for it then. What a pain in the butt. Alright, so I won't explain Mementos fully, but because Morgana did a pretty good job of that already. But we're just gonna drive around and find what we're looking for. That up ahead is what we're looking for. And here's this is the shadow.
Alright, the first move is ours.
Alright, so let's see.
Wind to hit its
These are weak to wind and fire. Let's see what I got. Here's a fire.
Looking cool, Joker.
Go ahead.
Alright, pass the baton and follow up. Zoro, go your might. It's almost scary how good I am. Baton's yours. I'll get him. Carmen, blaze him out. You're so gorgeous, Panther. And
I got
that's
this.
everyone. Nice strategy, team.
Out of the way!
I was hoping that would down him.
Zoro,
Alright. You know what? Just take him out.
Game over.
Okay. Ha! Piece of cake. Whoa.
Alright, this is the place. So we're gonna head in. Something's there. It seems to be in shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall becomes a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me, and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so this is a... I guess it's a mini-boss. It is a shadow. And unlike the full bosses, like Kamashido, they do have a weakness. And we can put them into a hold-up position. However, we can't negotiate with them. We can't do anything. We can't do anything like that. Our only option would be to do an all-out attack.
Let's go, Captain!
On the ground. Nice going, Skull.
Screw you!
Let's go. Angel! This isn't it.
All right, let's do another all-out attack. Haha, miss.
Persona! Captain Kid!
On the ground. Nice going, Skull.
All right, this should do it.
Tear him apart! That's all she wrote. All right, level up. A new move?
All right. So now, this increases our evasion from our non-Mudo curse skills.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart? Before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
Hmm? What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
So we got an attachment pearl. And we've completed our request.
So, Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it!
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long. Well then.
Alright, so we're gonna get out of this room.
Guess we gotta do it.
What else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. First off, we should look for a platform that'll let us descend. Don't you have a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter. Our path changes? This place is the fused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you. So yes, every single time we enter, this place is going to change. Alright, and here we are.
Made? Oh, hold on a sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running!
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
It should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Alright, so we're gonna head down this way. And this takes us to the end of this path.
This way!
And we're gonna head up to this wall here. This wall isn't actually a wall.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It's a door.
It opened.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Hey, look!
A person? In Mementos? Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys? We should be asking you that. Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat? What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here. Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Lady on!
It's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Let's help him out.
Thanks. Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud! Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy. I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy! Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy. Here, you can have this. Thanks, but I'll pass.
Yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa! Hey!
What would that be?
Huh?
Wait! Doing good? Hey, wait! Oh, I know!
All right. Huh?
Hey! Well then.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Gotta go, girl. It could be a car. No, Morgana's a boy.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure, though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that. In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
So now we can go to Mementos. Are you sure? Definitely. All right, so
I'll just add this.
we've got mementos. We can actually go to mementos and do certain things. I'll point those things out as we get to them. And an addition that they added to Royal is Josie and that star and gathering the flowers. And there's also another thing that was added. It's a stamp collecting. I think he may have gone over that, but I'm not sure. However, as part of the New Game Plus, that's what I'm going to call it. The stamps are also carried over, and I'll show you what you can do with those the next time we're in Mementos. Any goes over that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. So join us next time as we do our exams. This has been General Kenobi. We'll catch you all later.